All right, let's talk about Deontay Wilder sportsmanship and where's the proof of cheating. Let's talk about that. Check out the Heavyweight and Boxing News playlist. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, and make sure you hit the bell icon, all notification um, button as well too. And that's what I'm thinking. People talking about Detroit, Deontay Wilder, excuse me, saying, "Oh, he's concussed, and you know, he's concussed, and he shouldn't have to give an interview, or he didn't know where he was at." But when that man, he did a little dance when the fans was clamoring for him, was clamoring for him too, man. But my thing is this, man. This is why I think he should show sportsmanship. And I always been on the record saying I didn't believe that I didn't believe in interviews after somebody been knocked out. Okay. Even the standing knockout because they mentally not in the right mind. But at this point, man, what makes me mad about this? You accuse this man of all types of cheating and stuff, right? Um, and you say that he cheated. I got proof. I seen it with my own eyes. Malik Scott said that Deontay Fury was a good fighter, great fighter, on the verge of an all-time great fighter. Okay, that's what Malik Scott said. He said Deontay Wilder in the ES News interview yesterday. He said Deontay Wilder said he seen it with his own eyes. He said he seen proof with his own eyes. My thing is, where's the proof? That's my thing. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? My thing is, where's the proof? Where's the proof? People saying, this guy didn't do this and this guy didn't do that and whoopty whoop. My thing is this: these other guys that didn't shake somebody in and didn't do this and didn't do that and whatever, people accusing this person, that person of doing, but none of them accused their opponent of cheating. Nobody accused of their opponent of colluding with their trainer and poisoning their water. Nobody accused of saying that their opponent has something in their glove. Nobody diminished, the fact that of their accomplishments. Okay? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So people say, well, I still think he cheated. Prove it. Prove it. If I'm Fury, I'm coming for defamation of character. Everybody who say that. Prove that I cheated. Come on, prove that I cheated. At the end of the day, you slandered my name. I didn't sue you, but at the end of the day, I come to say, man, you're a great fighter. You tough. You said, well, I don't want to give no sportsmanship. I don't want to. Fury said he didn't want to give no sportsmanship or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Good, man. Fuck Deontay Wilder, man. And all these other pro-black channels saying, we gotta stick by brother Wilder. Didn't he throw Breland under the bus, bro? Did he not throw Breland under the bus? A black man for a white man and Joe J. Diaz. Come on. Did he not? And he had a half decency to shake this man's hand and say, man, I was just trying to sell the fighter, man. You just beat my ass that bad, and I thought you cheated, man. My apologies, man. You a great fighter, man. I appreciate you in the ring. You still ain't learned your lesson. The first fight you fought Tyson Fury, you said it was a long count. You had these idiot boxing channels like Aki TV still pulling out timers, right? You don't time it. It's at this. Y'all never play Fight Night? When you get on your knee, the ref start counting to make sure you're okay. The referee account is subjective. So after the first time you said you stopped him, and then the second fight came and stopped you, he had something in your glove. It was an autopsy, which means you dead. All crazy stuff. Nigga poisoned your water, your costumes. You had 1,000 excuses. You know what I'm saying? You diminish this win 1,000 times. Then y'all get back in the ring this time. You admit that you didn't know horsehair gloves was legal, but you won versus Malik Scott. You didn't know horsehair gloves was legal. Right? You cried and had all these fake pro black channels out here talking about gloves and putting out gloves. You don't know nothing about a boxing glove. You got G Funky going to get Everlast expert that said everything right. And at the end of the day, Wilder said, I didn't know her hair was legal. Okay. You know, and at the end of the day, this man came and showed you mad respect, even if he's the most dangerous fighter in the division. In boxing, he came over and said, man, you a great fighter, man. You were tough. I don't want to show no sportsmanship. Man, get out of here, man. Now, if this is a regular fight, you know, and you don't want to show sport, I'm cool with it. But you drug this man's name through the mud. For a fact, I know you cut people off because you got money. You turn arrogant. You know, Malik Scott did an interview, said you and JD's never had a 5-minute not JD, you and Mark Breeden never have a 5-minute conversation outside the box ring. I ain't never walked to the store, nothing. Come on. And without Mark Breeden, you took your worst ass whooping yet. A disloyal trainer because he threw in the towel. Then you try to lie on him because he threw in the towel to save your life. You try to lie on him and say he spiked your water. Last time I checked, Mark Breeden was black. Mark Breeden, to a lot of people, was the greatest amateur boxer in U.S. history. So I'm going to protect Mark Breeden before I protect your delusional ass. At the end of the day, he beat you. And you wasn't even a good enough person to say, man, great fight, man. But your trainer, Malik Scott, said he's a great, borderline, all-time great fighter. He never said, well, I seen the cheating with my eyes. In an interview with ES News, he said, I think it was that interview, he said, Deontay said he's seen cheating with his own eyes. What cheating you seen, bro? What cheating is worth? And I know for a fact, he go, y'all, somebody said for a fact, I heard that he made $60 million last night. He made 45. He already got his 45 guaranteed. He made $60 in whole. They said that Wilder was expected to get $60 million for the fight. He got 45 already. Wilder get a percentage of the gate pay-per-view revenue. I think he's going to get 15 with that. So you talking about he estimated to get 60. He got 45 already, so he's supposed to get 60 million. It's 15 more million. So at the end of the day, he guaranteed to get around 39. Excuse me, around what? What I say? 60, $75 million. Said he expected to bring in around $75 million last night. I mean on Sunday. He earned it the hard way. But at the end of the day, he didn't have to have DC to apologize to a man that proved that we can't say cheated. He can't prove it. He wasn't even a man enough to say, man, you whooped my ass legitimately. You a great fighter. You're a good fighter. I appreciate it. He only had a decency to do a press conference. This coward didn't have a decency to face the media. I don't care how bad. Every time Amir Khan got knocked out, he talked. At least gave an interview. But George Foreman accused, he didn't tear down Muhammad Ali character. He said his water was spiked, the ropes was loose. I'm familiar with that. But this man had a DC to apologize to this man to his face. He beat you fair and square. All eyes was on his gloves. All eyes was on his water. But you didn't have the decency to be a man. For one, to show sportsmanship. To show bravery. You danced. You was good enough to talk to the media for a second. You didn't have the DC to show the proof neither, because it was never no proof he cheated. You had never had no proof. You never had no proof that he cheated. And your glove gate has been, you debunked your own glove gate. Just say you was selling the fight. Wasn't no costume too heavy. Wasn't none in his gloves. You know what I'm saying? It was another ass whooping. Now, if your costume was too heavy, that's your fault. Come on. Malik Scott even said, he said he seen the cheating with his own eyes. What cheating? He beat you fair square. We know Tyson Fury was on this. Tyson, prove it. Prove Tyson Fury cheated. I double dog dare you. Wilder never had proof. Wilder just wasn't a man to take an ass whooping and keep it moving. Wilder ego got in the way. Wilder ego got in the way. Wilder ego, he was looking the same way. It's no difference in the fight. Fight number 2, he was looking like this. Fight number 1, he was looking like this. Number 3, he was looking like this. Prove it. Muscles don't win fights. Skills and brains do. In the lead up in this fight, he showed no improvement as far as mentally accepting his loss. All the stupid little fanboys and fangirls eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Show proof then. Show proof. Even you already the source loser in our generation. You the source loser in boxing. You the source loser in boxing because George Foreman made it good with Muhammad Ali already. You the source loser in boxing. So why not go ahead and be even more sore loser and reveal the evidence? Reveal the evidence you got that he cheated. Reveal the autopsies. Come on, man. Reveal it. Reveal the evidence. Show us that Tyson Fury cheated and let us make our own decision. But you know why he won't? Because it never was no evidence. All it was 3 butt kickings that he took for the world to see. All it was a man putting his foot up his butt. He couldn't take a loss. He couldn't talk to the media. He said, I tried my best. I really did try my best. And freedom reign, let freedom reign. I tried to do my thing. Come on, man. Prove it. Prove it. Why you don't prove it? Will Shirley Lowe say? The way he drive, I thought he has a taser. Come on. Hello. They know. Prove it. Chris Shields saying, well, I don't never tear down on people. F that. Black people didn't rob me. Black people did all types of stuff. I don't forget all that. I try to ride for the brothers and the sisters, but sometimes I can't ride to hell with you. I can't ride into that abyss that you was on that bull sniff. I can't ride that way. All we know is Tyson Fury, he got Tyson Fury off his couch, fat, sloppy, and all. And Fury got off his couch and beat him in the first fight. Then he ran to Bob Arum. Bob Arum said, guess what? Hit the reset button. Let's get you some bombs. He looked back versus Otto Wallin. He got Sugar Hill. That's all he wrote. All they wrote. And he proceeded to put the smack of down on Wilder, the heavyweight slavery champion of the world. I don't care what nobody say. Well, CJ, you bold, man, for pulling the right. Well, he bold for doing that to Mark Breland. Show proof Mark Breland put something in your drink. They got blood samples. They got piss samples from before and after the fight. Show us some irregular levels. Show us some where you had Benadryl. Show us whatever they put Molly all in your champagne. He didn't even know it. Prove it. At this moment, he knew. He knew too. Malik Scott, right? He knew too. Malik said, I wish we had another fight. Oh, everybody said that. He knew he was in trouble. Even though Wilder showed a lot of beating, a lot of heart, in the back of his mind, he gonna wish when he tried to attempt to fight again, in the back of his mind, he gonna wish he would have threw that towel in when his head proned up like a vegetable. Bruised up. This is all a money grab. He know he can't be Fury. My best wasn't enough. Your best wasn't enough when Fury was out of shape. Your best wasn't enough in the second fight. You never was good enough. And at the end of the day, you created this divide in the boxing community. You created people rooting against you. And you don't even have decency. You a coward to show the proof. Show the proof you got. Come on, show the proof you got. Expose Tyson Fury. If it's valid proof, I'll do a video on it. I'm fair. But you know what? It wasn't no proof. All this was about the gloves, and you knew that about Horsehair. You put them on. All this was about building a fight so you get the bigger check so you can retire. Or so you can just get your money and continue fighting. Malik Scott, he be around you 24/7 damn near. He be in all your camps. I heard some things about him. I'm just leave it at that. All of a sudden, y'all butt buddies, y'all boys, y'all mothers share the same. You share the same birthday as his mother. He share the same birthday as your mother. But all of a sudden, he never seen proof he's never seen proof of Fury cheating. But you say, I seen with my own eyes. Prove it. You should prove that shit as soon as you got it. But you know what? It was never no proof. You the real raccoon. You drag Mark Breland's name through the mud, and anybody say different, they need to shut up. Tyson Fury is a better fighter than you. You should have made the Joshua fight. You didn't want to make the Joshua fight because you thought you was Al Heyman had thinking you big meat, Larry Hoover. You thought you was bigger than what you is. You think you're bigger, but to me, you ain't nothing but a ain't worth the food stamp. And that PBC, I heard you getting treated like boot camp. You better follow our direction before you get pumped with the Smith and Wesson. Come on, I don't care what nobody say. Keeping it real. Where the proof at? Where the sportsmanship at? You gonna come back? Your king is here, and I Are wheels wise like Harriet Tubman to the underground's railroads? Come on, man. You got the local dummy box community. Oh, I still think Fury cheated. No, he didn't, man. You niggas don't even want to make no videos, man. At all, man. He led us all astray, and that's the honest truth. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group, on advertise channel, request, business queries, whatever it may be. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Rest of the donation, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up. Check out hit the all notification bell icon so you get the notifications or increase your chances. Other than that, check the Heavyweight Boxing News playlist. Peace.